Let me tell you about the man I met when I was still young. 10 years ago, our country faced the greatest threat it had ever known. The FSA was attacked by the Imperials, a military group of fascists who respected nothing, not even the laws of life and death. A soldier was sent in and managed to stop them. He saved us all. He saved me. But people forget. At first, the public was grateful. Then they grew distrustful. Before long, they turned on people like him. Mechanically enhanced soldiers. Bionic Commandos. They called them dangerous, crazy, not fully human. Bionics became a public menace. Eventually, the politicians pulled the plug. Bionic soldiers were purged, stripped of their bionic parts like they were machines. Some of them died, others ran. And the man that saved my life, he ended up on death row for the murders of men I had sent him to kill. Sentenced to death. And ready for the end. This is where our story begins. I swore an oath to do whatever is necessary to defend this country. Spencer, you finally arrived. Let him go. I stopped the execution!
You put me in prison in the first place! I followed your orders!
I got you out!
What the hell do you want with me?
Pro-bionic terrorists detonated a weapon of mass destruction in Ascension City this morning. People are dead, Spencer. Hundreds of thousands. Maybe millions. What's left of the city has been occupied. Infantry, Air Force. Nothing we've sent in has come back out. We need to get behind their lines and find out what's going on.
I'm not a soldier of the FSA anymore.
We believe the terrorists to be ex-Imperials, and some of our own men. Rogue Bionics. You're the only one with experience tackling both. We're sending you into the city to scout the area and help us track down those responsible.
Like hell you are.
I'm just a man, Spencer. I can't give you the last 5 years back, but I can give you this.
What the fuck does this have to do with Emily?
I have information about her disappearance. I can help you find her. The clock is ticking on this, Spencer. Are you in or out?
We've still got one problem.
That's been taken care of.
Permission to launch delivery.
You are go for delivery, CS1.
Package delivered. Heading home.
Now, where did the rest of me land?
Yes, I know it's unexpected.
Access granted.
What the?
This is gonna hurt. Emily?
Outpost, do you read me?
Go ahead. What's your status?
We have hostiles within the perimeter.
Do you read me?
I hear you.
Report, soldier.
The city's deserted and flooded with radiation. You never mentioned that in the briefing.
Remember that your bionics are extremely sensitive to radiation. Now get on with the mission and see what's out there. Readings indicate that something is blocking your only way through. Is that a monorail car?
Stop!
You know how this goes, Spencer. We're updating the navigation points on your heads-up display in real time. Following nav points will always keep you on the right track. We're having trouble tracking your position. Enemy jamming signal is blocking the homing device we placed on you. See if you can find the relays emitting that signal and shut them off. Then we'll be able to triangulate your position.
And why would I want you to do that?
Because we'll be able to resupply you through insertion pods of new weapons.
I can live with that.
Good. We got a fix on the closest relay. Follow the navigation points. Good job, Spencer. We only need one more relay, then we'll have your position. Spencer, you've been without your arm for a long time. Bionic parts usually take some time to synchronize with the bearer.
Your point being?
My point being, don't expect to jump straight back into the old days. Certain moves and techniques will come back. Just give them some time. Good. We've acquired your position on radar. We'll update the mission parameters. In the meantime, proceed through the city. We need to know what they're up to. Spencer, we loaded the first pod with a hiker. It's in the air now. This one's new. They call it a hiker. It packs a fierce punch with a good spread. Not exactly subtle. Whoa, nice move. I wouldn't want to be caught in that shockwave.
This is Secretary Armstrong. Status report.
I'm in the middle of something, Secretary. Maybe you could ask Joe.
I outrank you both, Major, and don't you forget it. You report to me at my say-so.
Fine. Here's the report. The city is in ruins. Everybody's dead. Is that what you were looking for?
Oh, spare me the melodrama. I'll be checking in on you, Major. I run this mission, not Joe.
Spencer, incoming paratroopers. Watch out. Careful down there, Spencer. Those were developed while you were in the brig. They're called biomechs, mechanized infantry suits. They're tough as nails and armed to the teeth. Very nice, Spencer. I knew you were the right man for the job. We have a new objective for you. An FSA recon plane was shot down before you were sent in. We could use the data from their black box. Head to these coordinates and find it. Who knows? Maybe the team can be rescued too.
Always the mission over the man. Why am I not surprised, Joe?
Stow it. This isn't about you. Enemy snipers. You better move fast, Spencer. They might not look it, but those snipers could take you down double time. Look for their laser sights and stay out of harm's way. Tread carefully, Spencer. This area is completely flooded. With the weight of that arm, you'll sink like a rock. Another pod is in the air, homed in at your current position. You'll like this one. The pod... I'm not reading any way out, but those walls are paper thin. Find something heavy and punch it through that wall.
Bingo.
Spencer, about what happened in Alaska.
I don't have time for reminiscing. It's been 5 years.
I was under orders, just the same as you. We're both soldiers.
Don't give me that shit, Joe.
I wanted to protect Bionics. That's why I had to let you take the fall. At my level of command, you have to think of more than just one man. I had to stay in.
And lose? How noble. But I bet you still pick up your government paycheck at the end of every month. Bingo. Joe, come in. I've located the recon plane. What's left of it, anyway. The rescue mission is off.
What are you talking about?
Their landing was a little rougher than you thought. There's no one left to rescue.
Casualties of war. Unless you want to join them, keep moving and retrieve that black box.
Joe, I have the black box.
This is Secretary Armstrong. We managed to get some coordinates from that black box. Some kind of enemy staging base. Proceed to these coordinates and see what you can find. That place is hopping with those scumbags, so try not to get yourself killed. But Spencer, don't try too hard.
Joe, I got something. Some kind of code.
It's probably an access code used by BioRain called a Matrix. Maybe you can open some of their locked doors now.
Joe, are you there?
Yeah, go ahead.
You got anything that can deal with airborne bogies?
I'll see what I can do. That there is a state-of-the-art tarantula rocket launcher. Hold down the trigger to lock onto the enemy. Even you couldn't miss.
Yeah!
Deftly handled, Spencer. But you better get moving before more polycraft arrive.
But final drill components are arriving as we speak.
Very well.
And you?
Everything's on schedule. You just concern yourself with the drill.
From the wreckage of the FSA recon team, sirs, the pilot was the only one who survived.
Name, rank, serial number, soldier.
Captain David Mitchell, RBC 1988. You'll get no further from me.
Whoa!
Why do you suppose I would want anything from you?
Groder.
Don't move! Spencer? It's you. I heard those scumbags in the government executed you. What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question, Mag, but I'm afraid I already know the answer.
You don't know anything about me.
I sure as hell don't know who taught you to pull a gun on a ranking officer!
It's been a long time since I served under you and your superiors.
Instead, you work for terrorists, and I work for myself.
That says differently. They may have given you your arm back, but the government treated the rest of us like machines. try to dismantle us like we were faulty merchandise. We are human beings, damn it!
And the people in this city, what were they?
We have a right to fight back. Taking away my legs would have been taking away my
So you
life.
trade millions of lives for your own?
How many people would have ended up in wheelchairs because some government fearmonger is afraid of a new technology?
You deserve a chair, Mag! But the one I'm thinking of doesn't have wheels. You're no freedom fighter. You're just like me, a killer.
Then why haven't I shot you yet? Sniper! This isn't over.
It never is. Joe, come in. I have video data ready for transmission.
Good, but there's far too much data to transmit on this connection. You're close to the FSA Monument building. The rooftop is the place you're most likely to get a clear signal.
Damn it, Joe. If you were gonna babysit me, you could have let me know about it.
What the hell are you talking about?
A sniper. A damn good one. Who else do you have in the field?
A sniper? Just a relic of a past life, Spencer. Put it out of your mind. You're almost there.
Joe, at the prep site I ran across an old friend. Or she ran across me.
Task. A Bionic.
Yeah, Jane Magdalene. We called her Mag. Fastest damn recruit I ever saw. But now she's working with them.
I remember her. Good soldier. Don't be too hard on her. Nobody had it easy when the government shut Bionics down.
You seem to be doing all right. I got 5 years hard time for just doing my job.
Had you done your job, there wouldn't have been a problem. Do it this time and keep moving. Look alive. You have incoming polycraft. Spencer, I'll see if I can get you anything. In the meantime, keep moving. Spencer, we're reading something in that tunnel, but the reading is weak. Keep going. You're getting closer to the FSA Monument building by the minute. Ah, my old machine gun. She's been a little modified over the years, but she's still a beauty. Spencer, our scans show a lot of biorain activity in that area. Tread lightly. Spencer, it's a Burak helicopter. Those machine guns will tear you to shreds if you don't stay on your toes. I'm sending you supplies. Just hang in there.
Ah, shit. This is Spencer. I've uploaded the data.
It's just as we feared.
Spencer, change of plans. Proceed immediately to the Federal Archives building for a retrieval operation. We're operating under the assumption that the terrorist goal is a covert government R&D project that was housed in Ascension City.
Project Vulture. That was dismantled during the Purge.
Project Vulture was merely put on ice, Joe. But that knowledge is way above your pay grade. This is what you're after. The item is of the utmost importance to national security. This supersedes all other objectives. That means it's more important.
You should be able to reach the park area through these tunnels. Get a move on. Spencer, you better watch out. We're reading something coming for you full speed. Just get out of there. Nothing like a good fight to get that adrenaline pumping, huh, Spencer? I did some crazy maneuvers back in my day. What's your status?
Still underground. This place goes on forever. What do these guys want so badly?
I'm not authorized to tell you. Project Vulture was designed to be our last defense. during the Purge.
Then you mean it's bionic?
Your comprehension is not necessary to complete this mission. Just get me that device. Without that, BioRain has nothing.
To all troops in the park area, attention! You only have one objective, and that is to locate and secure the item.
Wonder where it is. The park seems like a strange hiding place for the carrion device.
You really don't know where it is?
Like Armstrong said, Project Vulture is way out of my league. I just work here.
Yeah, what a shame.
You're wrong about me, Spencer. I'm not a killer.
Then what are you?
Someone who's willing to fight for what she believes in.
What do you believe in, Mag? I told you, you're no freedom fighter.
And you're nothing but a hypocrite.
The girl I remember didn't resort to hiding in the shadows. Then again, she also believed in doing what was right.
I still do.
By the way, that's people you're breathing.
I remember. I used to go to the gardens. It's really peaceful there. Or it was.
Here, in the middle of civilization, is a piece of wilderness for all ages to
My God, what is that thing?
Major Spencer.
Who is this? How did you access this line?
I'm just another soldier in the line of fire.
You should evacuate the area, soldier. The enemy's playing for keeps, and you don't have the right tools for the job.
Oh, I assure you, Major, I have the perfect tools for the job. I contacted you to scratch an itch. What are you doing here? The government betrayed you and your kind. Yet here you are fighting for them.
Cut the bullshit. Sounds like you already know.
You're the one who's in over your head, Major. You may discover some things you were not prepared for. Good luck.
Feels like I'm being played. Joe, I'm outside the archive building.
Magnificent, isn't it? The largest collection of information in the world. It's the undertaking of projects like this that make the FSA such a great country. I suppose it's seen better days.
So have I. It's still in one piece, which is saying something.
It should be. The building is one of the most heavily fortified in the country. And the perfect place to hide that device.
I'm in the archives.
Secretary, we're out of time. You have to give Spencer access to the carrion device and have it extracted from the city.
The man's a bionic! He can't be trusted with that kind of power!
Enemy units are approaching. Secretary, authorize access now!
This'll be on your head, Joe. Fine. I'm sending the code to access the main vault.
Access to carrion device denied.
Ugh, that sucked. Oh.
New profile obtained. Validating profile. Profile validated. Access to carrion device granted.
I've sent you coordinates to the extraction point. Hurry, Spencer. We're almost done here.
Sounds reasonable. Just point me in the right direction. Joe, I've been in here long enough. Tell me what you know about Emily.
Keep your eyes on the prize. She's been gone for 12 years. You can wait another 12 hours.
I knew it. You're full of shit. You don't know anything.
You'll get your information when the mission is accomplished. It'll be worth the wait.
The bigger they are. Whoa, is that a long health bar, or are you just happy to see me?
Spencer, there's no way out. You'll just have to fight it.
My pleasure. That all you got? Joe, it's over. What the hell was that thing?
The enemy must have been using it to dig their tunnels.
Access granted.
You need to hurry. Armstrong and the President aren't going to give this mission much more time.
I can't believe they went for it to begin with. They're the ones responsible for the purge.
Yes, and in turn, all of this. But the public is howling for blood. The President is preparing for a massive invasion.
With the defense grid still operational, they'll be destroyed.
Get to work.
Major! The enemy is right on your tail! Joe and the evac team will meet you at the oil rig. Just keep moving!
Joe, what's your status? Where's that evac? This shit is starting to piss me off.
Careful! Got the bite!
Breaking up! Say again! Ugh, for fuck's sake!
I knew I could count on you.
Are we done?
Almost.
What the hell is... You son of a bitch!
You can't even tell the difference between patriotism and treason. No wonder you never realized the truth about Emily.
What do you know about Emily?
More than you ever will.
Kill him!
Spencer!
We have to go. Burak 2, remain here and make sure he never resurfaces. Roger.
No signs of the hostile. I think we got him. Burak 2 returning to convoy.
Take us down, you fool!
She's still alive!
Not for long!
Spencer! Look out!
Where the hell is my wife?
Spencer!
Allow me to impart one last piece of knowledge to you, Mr. Spencer! The flesh is fake!
Emily.
Nathan's had an accident, Mrs. Spencer.
Oh my God!
You need to come with me.
Is he gonna be okay?
With your help, he will.
Fuck! Shit!
How's the arm?
Hanging in there. You?
I always land on my feet. But I'm not sure how many lives I have left after that one.
You never should have gotten involved in this.
How could I do anything else? Bionics are the reason we can lead normal lives. I thought we could use bionics to solve all the world's problems. But it was all just lies. Bionics are nothing but a weapon to Joe.
You can't lose sight of who you are, Meg.
Well, who are you exactly? What was all that on the oil rig about your wife?
When I lost my real arm in combat, that wasn't all I lost. Emily vanished off the goddamn face of the earth. I figured she wanted a normal life, no complications. Not having to take care of me.
But that accident made you stronger. You can do things you could
Even
never-
bionics break, Mag.
Indeed they do. But the wonderful thing about them is that they can be repaired. I patched you up as best I could, Major Spencer.
Who are you? Task?
Once upon a time. Now I work for my own reasons. We're not so different, you and I.
You're the sniper who tried to kill us on that building.
Had I wanted you dead, Lieutenant Magdalene, I assure you, you would have been.
Why are you following me?
For the moment, my interests coincide with yours. But it seems our little moment has come to an end.
Spencer, let's go to the vault. We need to stop Joe.
You go ahead. I've got some unfinished business. Groder. You shouldn't have messed with me again.
Spencer, what the hell is going on? What have you done with that damn device?
Listen up, Armstrong. You've been had. Joe's a traitor. He's working with the terrorists. All of this was just a trick to get you to reveal the location of the carrying device.
Traitor? Joe Gibson is a decorated war hero. Do you take me for a damn fool?
Believe whatever the hell you like. But tell me this. When was the last time you heard from him?
It doesn't matter. Now that the air defense grid is down, we're mobilizing to retake the city. You are ordered to stand...
Spencer's here! Perforate that son of a bitch! the flesh, Mr. Spencer, so to speak. You thought you were a hero, so trusting, so foolish. It is not by chance that you've survived this long in Ascension City. We needed the device, and only the government knew where it was. You was the solution to our problem.
Let's see you come back from this.
Attention, Project Vulture activation sequence initiated. Launch is imminent. Repeat.
Spencer, you sure took your time.
You're running out of friends.
I have plenty of new ones. You are proving quite useful today, Spencer. You don't know the first thing about how your technology works.
You talk like you know what it means to be one of us!
I helped invent Bionic, Spencer. All that time we wasted trying to make a machine like a human. We finally realized that the machine must be human. Your bionics are conscious devices, Spencer. It was all just a matter of storage capacity. The mind of the catalyst melds with the mind of the host. That is why the emotional bond must be strong. Why the catalyst must be someone close. You've been using her all along, Spencer.
Emily! It doesn't matter. There's no stopping it now.
Emily.
I never left, Nathan. It's you who was lost.
I never wanted you to be involved in this.
It's okay. I'll always be by your side.
Of thousands, maybe millions. What's left of the city has been occupied. Infantry, Air Force. Nothing we've sent in has come back out. We need to get behind their lines and find out what's going on.
I'm not a soldier of the FSA anymore.
We believe the terrorists to be ex-Imperials, and some of our own men. Rogue Bionics. You're the only one with experience tackling both. We're sending you into the city to scout the area and help us track down those responsible.
Like hell you are.
I'm just a man, Spencer. I can't give you the last 5 years back, but I can give you this.
What the fuck does this have to do with Emily?
I have information about her disappearance. I can help you find her. The clock is ticking on this, Spencer. Are you in or out?
We've still got one problem.
That's been taken care of. A public menace. Eventually, the politicians pulled the plug. Bionic soldiers were purged, stripped of their bionic parts like they were machines. Some of them died, others ran. And the man that saved my life, he ended up on death row for the murders of men I had sent him to kill. Sentenced to death. And ready for the end. This is where our story begins. I swore an oath to do whatever is necessary to defend this country. Spencer, you finally arrived. Let him go. I stopped the execution!
You put me in prison in the first place! I followed your orders!
I got you out!
What the hell do you want with me?
Pro-bionic terrorists detonated a weapon of mass destruction in Ascension City this morning. People are dead, Spencer. Hundreds of Let me tell you about the man I met when I was still young. 10 years ago, our country faced the greatest threat it had ever known. The FSA was attacked by the Imperials, a military group of fascists who respected nothing, not even the laws of life and death. A soldier was sent in and managed to stop them. He saved us all. He saved me. But people forget. At first, the public was grateful. Then they grew distrustful. Before long, they turned on people like him. Mechanically enhanced soldiers. Bionic Commandos. They called them dangerous, crazy, not fully human. Bionics became...
Emily?
Outpost, do you read me?
Go ahead, what's your status?
We have hostiles within the perimeter.
Splitter 1 to base, over.
Roger, CS1.
Permission to launch delivery.
You are go for delivery, CS1.
Package delivered. Heading home.
Now, where did the rest of me land?
Yes, I know it's unexpected.
Access granted.
What the?
This is gonna hurt.